Greetings, fellow citizens. I am the Senate Dude, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. I don't remember what happened last time we left off, so yeah, that's that. So yeah, well, now we're gonna start our, I really don't remember what happened when we last left off, I'm sorry. I think we completed the last companion quest, and then I decided to do this before I finished the Hope. Before I finished the main storyline. And I'm also gonna try and wait for Murder on Eridanos, which is the other DLC to come out before I finish the series. So hopefully we get something here. Alright, but let's get moving. We're gonna do the Peril on Gorgon DLC now. Alright. Alright, who do I have right now? I got Vicar Max and Ellie. Alright. Take Vicar Max out, put Felix in. Let's go! What the?
Welcome to Ambrose Manor. We were not expecting company. Please follow. Do not stray from the path.
Aw, that's no fun.
What the? What? Ha 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 ha!
You gotta admit, that was kind of funny.
Alright, well. So this is the Gorgon Asteroid, I think it's what it's called. Oh, here we are.
Running diagnostic. Error. Diagnosing diagnostic.
Well, I think this guy's dead, so, yep. Jeez. What's in here? Open. A necklace! So, Dreno. A coolant tank. A pneumatic piston. Glacier water. Alright. Groundskeeper's Journal, Volume 1. A shovel, a pickaxe, some armor parts, I'll take that. Okay, so, okay. Barred, can't open it. Wish I had a flashlight in this.
Playing, canned responses. How clumsy of this unit. These things happen. Oh, calamity.
Oh, calamity. Alright, let's go up to the mansion. And meet Wilhelmina Ambrose, whatever the fuck her name is.
Wow, Ambrose Manor. Hey, you think it's haunted? I bet it's haunted.
At the very least, there ought to be something worth stealing in there.
What the fuck are these? Oh, the salt in a pond. I thought these were real, like, flying fish, like space fish. In the end, it wasn't. Tranquility Garden discovered. Alright, well. Into the mansion I get. Wait, what's over here? Ambrose Manor discovered. Alright. Looks like we're here. Open.
Okay, maybe not.
This place looks kind of sad. Like it's been waiting for someone to make a home out of it.
Can't open that. Probably can't open that either.
Nice and easy.
Hello. Whambros. Pick up. I can't believe it's not the Borst. Borst. Oh, what's in here? What the fuck?
I had a nightmare about this sort of thing once. Crawling around on my hands and knees inside a mansion, I mean.
What was that creepy ass music? Corporation Service Awards. Pocket watch. Bracelet. Necklace. Fay, ay, yuck. Alright. Log in. Huh. Olivia Ambrose. Ah. Oh, I need 85 hacking skills? Okay. What's here? Fuck, I need a master bedroom key card. What's in here? Some armor parts. Big cartridge. What else we got in here? Alright, we got a little horsey thing. My grandfather built me one of these once. Goodbye letter. Ah, someone's in Byzantium. Alright, open.
Apparently not. Oh, join me for a drink, Mr. Whoever you are. So who the devil are you?
Alright, George Jensen, Captain of the Unreliable.
You don't say. Well, make yourself at home, Captain. I'm sure we have much to discuss. Do you see that glowing chunk of space rock? That's Gorgon. My birthright, my burden, and the bane of my existence. I hate to drink alone, and this is my third. So join me in raising a glass. To Gorgon.
To Gorgon.
To Gorgon. May cosmic winds shepherd her to the nearest star. I'm Wilhelmina Ambrose, but you can keep it short and call me Minnie.
Nice to meet you too. Wow.
Now, what brings you to my house, handsome? I take it you didn't come all this way for the beverages, the starry skies, or the pleasant company.
I'm here about a severed arm.
A severed arm? How positively ghoulish. You know this is a private residence, not a curio shop?
Does the name Lucky Montoya mean anything to you?
Lucky Montoya is my personal freelancer. Fascinating man. Very brooding and theatrical. Always staring into space and twirling a bullet over his knuckles.
He's definitely not doing that anymore.
I could do that. The staring into space part, I mean. I'm still working on the bullet twirling thing.
But if something happened to him... Oh dear. I suppose that makes him my former freelancer now?
Sorry about your loss.
Thank you. But the people in my orbit come and go all the time. Occupational hazard. What a time for his luck to run out. We were in the middle of something grand, and I really can't afford another setback.
So, let me guess. Well, first... what were you two doing?
Settling an old score. How would you like to be my new freelancer? There's been a recent vacancy, and I think you're well suited to the job.
Remember, play hard to get. That's negotiation.
I could get used to people offering us a job at first glance. Usually they just squint at us all suspicious-like. Or reach for a pistol.
I'm looking for someone rough around the edges. A gorgeous, dashing scoundrel type. Incidentally, someone good with their hands.
Are you seriously offering me the dead guy's job?
I don't think he'll mind if that's your concern.
How likely am I to wind up your old freelancer?
The man lost an arm. What are the odds of that happening twice? Of course, Gorgon is a treacherous place, and my own family's involvement with it has been fraught. Allow me to lay out the facts, and you can decide for yourself if you want to be my chief investigator. My mother, Dr. Olivia Ambrose, worked for Spacer's Choice at the Gorgon Research Facility. She was brilliant, the top scientist in her field, until tragedy struck.
Go on.
One day, Spacer's Choice shut down all research and evacuated Gorgon. Everyone had to scramble or risk getting left behind. It was chaos. Employees fled for their lives. Mother never made it home. I'm told she wasn't the only casualty that fateful day. Mother's name has since been dragged through the mud. Spacer's Choice blames her for the collapse of Project Gorgon, and I just know they're lying.
Alright. Stick to the basics. What do you need from me?
Whatever happened on Gorgon wasn't Mother's fault. I simply need the evidence to prove it. We're going to drag the truth, kicking and screaming, into the light. Even if it means bringing ruin and humiliation to Spacer's Choice. All the evidence I need should be in Mother's journal. You can find it in her office on Gorgon, in the heart of the old research facility.
Alright. First I have some questions about this job.
I'm not surprised. Between the family drama and the corporate conspiracy, it must feel like you've stepped on a landmine. Speak freely, Captain.
What good is your mother's journal to you now?
I suspect it will prove that corporate greed and incompetence were to blame for the calamity at Gorgon, and not Mother. Mother was a brilliant woman. Difficult, cold, unreachable even, but brilliant.
What if you're wrong?
Then my family's disgrace, our curse, will be absolute. This is my last hope of redeeming the Ambrose name. I don't like my chances, but I have to try. And I need help. Your help.
Why did you wait before starting the investigation?
I didn't want to go anywhere near Gorgon. Once I exhausted all my options, the search led me back here. I even had Mother declared legally dead. Would you believe it took 5 years to process the paperwork?
Does her being legally dead help you somehow?
It isn't as bad as you make it sound, but technically, yes. Mother's body is still on Gorgon. No body means no death certificate, which means no inheritance. I killed Mother, just on paper, of course, so I could claim my inheritance. We wouldn't be standing here if I didn't have access to the family fortune.
Damn, wish I'd thought of that.
I once assumed the mansion and the money would be enough to redeem the Ambrose name. But even in Byzantium, prestige must be earned, and it can so easily be lost.
Alright, are you saying you just want to break into high society?
You know, some people work hard just to break out.
Break back into high society, yes.
I thought you were trying to vindicate your mother.
I'm trying to do several things at once. None of them easy. The smear campaign against Mother was the work of cowards. I'm vindicating the family name for her, for the colony, and for my future.
What do you stand to gain?
Everything that Mother lost. This colony is in trouble. The lunatics at Spacer's Choice are running the asylum, and we need better people to wield their influence. After Gorgon, I quickly discovered that the Ambrose name was cursed, for lack of a better term. I had no place among the decision makers. No seat at the table.
That's Byzantium for you. Gossip mongering's a bigger sport than tossball.
That is why I'm clearing the record and vindicating the Ambrose line. For Mother, for me, and for the generations who will one day inherit Halcyon.
Do you think your plan will work?
I know it will.
How did this investigation get Lucky killed?
You know as much as I do, I'm afraid. Spacer's Choice abandoned Gorgon, but the asteroid is far from unoccupied. Between the marauders, the wildlife, and whatever escaped the labs, danger abounds.
Alright. Wait, what escaped the labs?
Toward the end of the project, I heard Mother grumble about some test subjects running amok outside of their enclosure. I wish I could tell you more. Just watch yourself. If you aren't careful, you stand to lose more than an arm. I believe that covers it all. Are you ready to get started? We mustn't allow the trail to get cold.
Alright, let's do it.
You do all that for me? I was hoping you'd take the job, but I didn't expect you to care. I believe you're the first person to ever side with me against the corporation. It's a refreshing change. When you reach Gorgon, pack a weapon you trust. The corporate lockdown hasn't stopped the wilderness from squirming in through the cracks.
Alright, what did you tell Lucky about this job?
I told him everything I've told you. Just the facts. Maybe a couple of harmless embellishments. Why?
I'm just trying to calculate the odds of this gig getting me killed.
It's sure to be 100% with that attitude. Still, you're smart to ask. Lucky spent most of our time together spinning a pistol around his index finger. Not sure he listened to any of my advice.
That sounds like Lucky, all right. The man loved to show off.
He had an aura of rugged individualism that was quite charming. Not that it helped him in the end. But you won't let me down, will you, Captain?
Alright, I'll be careful.
There's a little saloon near Gorgon's landing pad, the Sprat Shack. Lucky was renting a room, so if you want to follow his trail, that would be the place to start.
The Sprat Shack? Hope they don't serve real sprats. There's a sprat worst place on the Groundbreaker. Tried it once, and I was sick for a week.
I think I've heard of that place. Cheap whiskey, rough crowd. You'll love it.
Just so we understand each other, money is no object. I'm willing to squander the family fortune if you get me what I want. Between your payment and any salvage you happen across, you'll walk away from this rich enough to buy a mansion of your own. How does that sound?
What's the catch? There's always a catch.
The catch? No one's ever done this before, and the only person who tried is a corpse. Believe me, that's enough. Here's your nav key, Captain. Safe travels.
Alright, I'll be in touch.
A word of advice before you go, Captain. Trust no one. Mother's office is in the heart of the Gorgon facility. You're free to salvage anything that isn't nailed down. I only want what's mine.
It's not theft if she's giving us permission.
Hey boss, what's our policy on getting to know our clients a little better? You think she'd appreciate some company?
Huh. Talk to her, Felix. You won't know unless you try.
Alright. I can do this. Here goes. Miss Ambrose? Must get awful lonesome up here all by yourself. What do you do for fun? Cause, if you're interested, I've got the full set of Terror on Monarch.
The last thing I need in my life is more corporate propaganda masquerading as entertainment.
He's trying to flirt with you.
He is? Oh dear. It's been a while, and I'm out of practice. You seem very nice, and very pretty. And I'm sure there's a wealthy heiress out there who'd be extremely lucky to run away with you. Alas, it isn't me. Are we in agreement?
Hey, no problem. I figured it was worth a shot at least.
What the fuck was that? Alright, back to the unreliable, I guess. Can't go in there, can't go in there. Oh. Ow.
This unit expresses dismay.
Alright, let's get back into space. Gorgon landing pad.
Now in orbit above Gorgon.
Gorgon!
I don't know what kind of mess Spacer's Choice made here, but it figures they'd leave it to someone else to clean up.
Well, here we are at the Gorgon asteroid. Oh, what happened to this guy? Corporate Commander. Oh, let's try and get in here.
Something made a mess of this place. Watch your back, boss.
Oh, jeez. Something trashed this place. Alright. There's something up here. Don't really know what it is. What's this right here?
I won't tell.
Like I said, logic of shields. I keep saying it, you just shoot the side of the shield, and that disables the shield. Oh jeez. Remodeled low pressure helmet, huh? Alright, we need to find a way to deactivate the shield. Also, why is there a purple shield? Elevator discovered. Alright. I need to find a way to get there. Eventually. Maybe gotta go this... A Marauder Berserker. Got Marauders.
Staying out of sight. Alright, here we go!
Okay, gotta run. Switch weaponry. Ah. You're dead. Ow. Ellie's down. Oh, gotta reload the weapon. You're dead. Oh, reload again. I'm stuck on debris. Gosh dang it. Ah, I gotta keep reloading this. You're dead. Ow! Reload the gun. Hey, you're dead! Crashed ship discovered. What's in the crashed ship? Can we get in it at all? I'm guessing not. Alright. Need to get to the Sprat Shack. Alright. What the f—
This unit is currently in wait cycle. Please return later.
Kick the automech?
Error. Tilt alarm engaged. Entering emergency reconciliation mode. This unit has been programmed to express despair. Please treat this unit with kindness. This unit is currently in wait cycle. Please return later.
Ah!
Feeling a little rough around the edges? Try a soothing antibiotics cream and wipe those scream lines away. Have a better than natural day.
Okay. Alright.
Wow, nice work.
Alright, we need to find where the Sprat Shack is. It's probably over there. Yep, here we are.
Don't mess with us.
Let's dance! Let him have it!
Alright, let's search this place. Search it good. Check electricity rationing bill. Alright. Alright, pay the bill. I don't know what I did there, but I think I did a good thing. Okay. Alright, this was gonna go to Edgewater. And this one was going to go to Stellar Bay on Monarch. Incoming shipments. This one was coming from Tartarus. And this one was coming from Byzantium. Whoa. Hey, are you... Hi.
This unit reminds you that death is a prison without doors.
Okay. Whoops. Transition to Sprat Shack. There's no humans around here, aren't there? Oh, yep, I was wrong.
Come here. Let's have a chat.
What do you want to chat about?
All right, inspection time. Look at my eyes for as long as you can without blinking. Starting now.
Keep looking into his eyes.
Good. Look up. Now look down.
Look up, look down.
You're doing swell. Now, name and occupation.
Alright. George Jensen, captain of... fuck
Good
it.
enough for me. You're cleared to pass. That was a sanity check. If you had changed like the others, it'd be in your eyes. You'd also be drooling, cursing, and making a mess of the place. Welcome to the Sprat Shack. You can head on downstairs.
Alright, what did you mean by when you said people had changed?
Every day, salvagers and scrappers set out to comb the ruins and make their fortune. The ones who come back, they aren't always the same men or women who left. They change. Never for the better.
What happens when people change?
First, they get real twitchy and paranoid, shouting at folks who aren't there. Then they smell like they soiled themselves, on account of how they soiled themselves. After that, they're gone. Nothing but animals wearing human skin. Seen it happen myself. It's never pretty.
Alright, so where exactly am I?
This is the Sprat Shack, the most remote watering hole in the system. Rule number 1, no fighting. Rule number 2, wipe your feet on the way downstairs. We're the only hospitable place on this rock. I want to keep it that way. That's why we have rule number 3. When people change, they stay outside, where they belong.
Alright, let me ask you something else.
Just don't ask me to dance.
What kinds of people come to the Sprat Shack?
This is a sublight bar, so most of our regulars come to plunder the old labs. The facility's locked up behind miles of red tape, so progress is slow. A lot of time to drink and reevaluate, then venture out and try again.
Alright, so what do you do around here?
Bouncer, bodyguard, law enforcer. I make sure the Sprat Shack gets only the highest caliber of clientele.
And I thought this place was gonna be fun.
Highest caliber of what? Is he talking about guns?
We get a lot of brand-loyal corporate types, and a lot of cutthroat freelancer types. Both sides have their share of dirty scoundrels. And I hate dirt.
Alright, what do you know about Gorgon?
Something bad happened here. Spacer's Choice was developing chemicals. The kind with nasty side effects.
Can this colony have one research facility developing something without horrible, face-melting side effects? Is that so much to ask?
Marauders outnumber the rest of us 10 to 1. Either they came from Gorgon, or something draws them here. I don't know which is worse. This place is under a dark cloud, stranger. That's all I know. If you want the history of the Sprat Shack, talk to Lex behind the bar.
Alright, see you around.
If you're heading downstairs, order something sweet.
Okay. Some packages. Bypass shunt there, but we can't steal it because he's looking at me. Alright, you didn't see that. Alright.
Smell that? Cheap whiskey and stale cigarettes. My kind of place.
Now this looks like a real dive. Hey, I wonder if they got those floorboards that creak when a stranger walks in.
That's in Red Dead 2, Felix. Alright. Alright. Got a bathroom. Vending machine. Alright, let's search the place. Search it.
Groundbreaker never had bars this nice. They got balconies and everything.
Wouldn't get too close to that railing, just in case.
Huh, who's this now? Wonder if they could... Nah, who am I kidding?
What's up, man?
Holy shit, a fresh face. Haven't seen your like in years. Don't know what brought you to the most dangerous corner of this solar system, pal, but you're welcome here. Oh, you talked to Lex yet? She tell you to keep it civil? You wouldn't guess to talk to her, but that lady's got a mean left hook.
Alright, so, you folks get into a lot of fistfights here?
Me? Nah. Never been a pugilistic kind of guy. Did most of my fighting with a pen back when I did it at all. Nowadays, I just drink. At least Lex has got the good manners to let me do it for free.
Alright, so, you used to be some kind of writer?
Hey, whoa, no call for insults. We're all friends here. I was a journalist, thank you. A contributing member of our great society. Got into reporting thinking I was gonna be some sort of public intellectual. What a joke. Spent 95% of my time playing stenographer to the board, and the rest writing puff pieces on the chairman's latest beard trim. Real life and death shit.
Alright. How did a Byzantium journalist end up stuck in this backwater?
When the project fell apart, Spacer's Choice refused to extract me. They left me here to rot. Listen, I hate asking for handouts, but my back's against the wall here. If you're going back out there, do you think you'd be willing to do an old bastard a small favor?
Helping out old bastard is 80% of the job. What you need.
Does this involve going somewhere we don't belong? Those are my favorite jobs.
Well, I've been trying to get away from this rock for 5 lobby-fucked years, but I can't stay gone.
Why's that?
Told you I was a journalist, right? I was here on a story back when Project Gorgon was active. I was doing an interview series for Spacer's Choice. Recorded them all on these little portable phonographs. But when everything fell to shit, Spacer's Choice wouldn't let me leave. Terms of my reporting contract unmet, they said.
You hid them, and now you want me to get them for you. That about cover it?
Right on the money. Look at me, I'm no fighter. I've never even touched a gun. But you're just the right amount of rough around the edges. Help me get my recordings back so I can finally get the hell out of here.
Alright. It's your lucky day, bro.
No shit? That's downright civilized of you. Alright. One of them I stash in the Office of Creative Incubation, in the projector room on the 3rd floor. I gave another to my friend Birdie to keep in her apartment, just outside OCI's upper entrance.
Alright, got it. Next?
You'll find another in the chem lab. It's in the main lab storage room.
Alright, what about the others?
The final one is in human inquiry and auditing. It's tucked behind a pipe in observation room B.
Alright, the observation room. Wouldn't someone have seen you?
What with the test subjects running loose, the researchers were surprisingly unobservant.
Alright, I'll be back.
Strength to your sword arm, friend. And thank you.
Alright, so Roscoe wants to leave. Alright, let's go talk to Lex. Ow. Alright, talk to Lex.
Welcome to the Sprat Shack. First one's on the house, and I won't even water it down. What'll it be?
I'm good, thanks. Actually, no. Whiskey.
Bottoms up. I assume you're here for salvage.
Actually, I came for a journal.
Can't help you there. This ain't exactly a library. Most of my regulars are sublight scavengers. They pick over the ruins of Gorgon, spend their earnings at the bar, and head back out the next day. Vicious cycle, but that's life. You're the first new face I've seen in a while.
Alright, you know anyone by the name of Lucky Montoya?
Lucky? Sure, I knew him. He could get a little dramatic at times, but he was a good guy. Heard he took on a dangerous job. Spent a lot of time coming and going from the Office of Creative Incubation, just down the road.
Alright, Office of Creative Incubation.
That's where the top rungers at Spacer's Choice came up with slogans and marketing. Lucky never told me why it was so important. Awful shame about what happened to him.
What happened?
You really want to hear my story? Law, most everyone around here is sick to death of it by now. Last I saw of Lucky was a few days ago. I went outside for a smoke and a stroll, and I saw this wild canid dragging a bloody limb. So I kicked the canid, scared it off.
Go on.
Get this, the canid was chewing on an honest-to-law human arm. Lucky's arm.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, the arm was clutching a phonograph that mentioned someone named Alex Hawthorne. I did some poking around, and this Hawthorne has a reputation among the salvagers who frequent the bar. So I packaged up the arm nice and tidy and sent it care of the Halcyon Parcel Service. They even gave me a discount on the hazardous waste removal stamp.
Alright. The arm made it to me. I'm Hawthorne's next of kin. Sort of.
No kidding. And now you're here? Colony feels smaller than you'd think some days. I'm glad I was here to see this confluence of events, you know? The stars really aligned on this one. And here I am, smack dab in the middle.
Alright. Why bother sending the arm at all? Or where was Lucky staying?
3rd floor. Once I figured he wasn't coming back to pay his tab, I left his room unlocked to air it out. You can help yourself to anything you left behind. Fair warning, I've been letting the regulars use it for a quick lie down. Just wash your hands when you're done. Trust me.
Alright. I'm gonna have a look around.
Good. I've got paying customers.
Okay. Lucky's room. Let's get to it.
What have you got there?
Adrenatime, I think. Found some in an old busted.
Requires a code to unlock. Okay. The OCI key in the safe. The combo is 4815. That's the code. 4815. Several whiskeys and a few bits short last night. Gave Lex the maintenance room key while I scrounge up what's owed. A preserved eye. I leveled up.
As a medical professional, I gotta say, that is very well preserved and disgusting.
Shut up, Ellie. Alright, let's get our hack up. Hack. So I got this. Alright. Alright. Oh no!
You're hurt!
Oops. Gosh dang it.
What have you got there?
Nope, that's a human eyeball.
As a medical professional, I gotta say, that is very well preserved and disgusting.
Alright. There's gotta be a way in there.
Someone's in here. Oh, lol. It's coming back up again. I'm all right. That last one really emptied my guts. No, wait. Here comes more.
Not really vomiting when he makes the vomit sound. Ocular verifier.
So... Jerome would have loved this place.
A ring. Hello?
You don't look like one of the salvagers, no? Don't really seem like the type. You've got the look of someone who's traveled far to get here, and whose journey is far from over.
What makes you say that?
Confidence. The scavengers around here, they're faking it. You're the real deal. I don't know if you're bound for the old ruins, but in case you are, can you look into something? I'd do it myself, but of course, the Marauders would eat me alive.
Alright. Depends on what you need.
Looking for something out there. Been paying Sublight to help me, but they haven't made much progress.
This something must be valuable.
It is to me, but apparently it's junk to Sublight. My husband and I worked on Gorgon during the good times. Jerome was on maintenance duty. I cleaned out test tubes till they sparkled.
Where's Jerome now?
Nowhere good, that's for sure. In his final hours, Gorgon was a war zone. Violence broke out in the labs. The hills were full of marauders. You couldn't take a leisurely stroll without an armed escort. When the order came through to evacuate, non-essential personnel drew a lottery to see who would board the first wave of ships. Jerome won. I lost. As soon as I wasn't looking, Jerome switched our tickets and pushed me to the front of the line. I got to leave. Jerome stayed behind. I never saw him again.
So what brings you back to Gorgon?
A broken heart, that's what. This place is greedy. Took my Jerome, and it would have taken me too. I just want one thing back. His old hip flask. I gave it to him the day we signed our marriage contract, and he carried it wherever he went. I know it's still here.
What do you think happened to Jerome?
No point in denying it, he died on this rock. Likely torn apart by marauders, unless he took care of himself on his own terms. I don't like to imagine what happened, but I know I have to accept it.
I could keep an eye out for that flask.
You'd really do that for me? Law, and I'll bet you're worth 10 of those Sublight sprats. I don't have much, but if you help me, there's a little set aside for the occasion. Jerome used to drink with his buddies in a small kitchen opposite the maintenance shed. Might be a good place to check first.
Alright. I want to ask you something first. Tell me about your time on Gorgon.
The lab coats kept quiet about the project, but the air was charged with excitement. You could feel it wherever you went. They wanted to change the world. A tenfold boost to worker productivity with no side effects? Who wouldn't salivate at the thought? I don't know what went wrong, but when the shit hit the fan, it sprayed everyone in its path, including me.
Alright, be seeing ya. Alright, we gotta make it to the ocular verifier.
That last drink you ordered had a punch to it. What did you say?
You're a humbug, Trixie, and worse.
Alright. Let's roll. See ya, brother.
Who knew what darkness lurked in the heart of Gorgon? Captain Hawthorne and his crew were about to find out.
I'm just hoping we don't need Lucky's arm to open something else.
Alright, everyone, well, we are here on Gorgon now, so, yeah. Not a particularly big map, but, we'll figure it out. Alright, everyone, well, thank you all for watching this episode for Peril on Gorgon. Hope you all liked it and enjoyed it, and I will now yield the floor. Bye.